All right, welcome in everyone. We're diving deep today into what's basically the biggest rivalry, I think you could say, in the IPL.
Oh yeah, easily.
Chennai Super Kings versus Mumbai Indians.
The El Clasico of the IPL.
It's such a fun one to look at because both teams, going into this, it's March 23rd, 2025, the opening game for both of them, they both have 5 titles each. The most in IPL history.
Absolutely.
And we've got a ton of research to sort of put all this into context.
Yeah.
So let's get into it.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
First of all, just the head-to-head, it's pretty close, but Mumbai has the edge.
It is, yeah. They're leading 20-17 over 37 matches. But as you mentioned, it's the opening game of the season. And CSK had actually won the previous 3.
Yeah, that's right. So you could say they had a little bit of momentum.
A little bit of momentum.
Yeah.
But then again, when you look at the finals, they've met 4 times in the finals. Mumbai's won 3 of them.
Yeah, they really seem to turn it on when they need to in those big games. So let's go way back to the beginning of all this. Their first match ever was in 2008, and CSK won that one.
Wow. So they've been going at it since the very beginning.
Yeah, it was a really close game, just 6 runs, I think, that kind of set the tone for the whole rivalry.
Yeah, for sure. You look at some of those key clashes that stand out. You've got CSK winning their first title against MI in the 2010 final. MI coming back with a really dominant win in 2013.
Yeah, and then, talk about a nail-biter, the 2019 final.
Oh my gosh, 1 run.
1 run? Can you imagine?
It doesn't get much closer than that. Really does show the level of competition between these two.
It really does. Every match could go either way, although, you gotta say, Mumbai had a real strong period. What was it, 6-7 years?
Yeah, between 2015 and 2021, they won 10 out of 14 matches.
Wow.
So that was a real period of dominance for them. Really strong bowling attack. Then Bumrah, Malinga.
Those guys were practically unstoppable.
It was hard for anyone to really counter that, and their middle order was so consistent.
All right, well, let's fast forward now to just before the match we're looking at today, March 23rd, 2025.
Yeah.
Mumbai was missing a couple of big players.
Yeah, Bumrah and Pandya were out, so that immediately put CSK in a strong position. I think a lot of people had them as favorites.
Especially with Surya Kumar Yadav leading the MI side, sort of new to that captaincy role.
Right, a lot of pressure there,
yeah.
Especially in a match of this magnitude. And then you had the Chapak factor.
Yeah, MA Chidambaram Stadium, a lot of people calling it a spin-friendly pitch.
And CSK with Ashwin back in the side.
It seemed like a nightmare for Mumbai.
A lot of experts were saying, if Mumbai don't play the spin well, they're going to be in big trouble.
Right, but then the pitch report came out.
Oh yeah, what was it? Hard surface? Potential for high scores?
Yeah, a bit of a curveball.
Yeah, nobody expected that.
So suddenly, CSK's spin advantage may be not so much of an advantage.
Right, it's like the whole game plan had to be reevaluated.
Yep. And then you had the key players to watch. On the CSK side, obviously Gaikwad, the captain, Dhoni, Jadeja.
And Ashwin, of course. Can't forget Ashwin.
Of course not. And for MI, you had Rohit Sharma, Tilak Varma.
Trent Bolt.
So let's get to the playing 11s. For that March 23rd match, CSK went with Gaikwad as captain, then Roshan Ravindra, Deepak Huda, Shivam Dubey, Jadeja, Sam Curran, Dhoni behind the stumps, Ashwin, Noor Ahmad, Nathan Ellis, and Khalil Ahmed.
Okay, and for MI, you had Rohit Sharma, Ryan Rickleton, Will Jacks, Surya Kumar Yadav as captain, Tilak Varma, Naman Dheer, Robin Mintz, Mitchell Santner, Deepak Chahar, Trent Bolt, and Satyarana Raju making his debut. Got to be tough to debut in a game like this.
Well, kidding. Especially with the pressure of filling in for Bumrah.
Yeah, massive shoes to fill.
All right, so MI batted first after CSK won the toss, and, it was not a good start for Mumbai.
No, it was the Khalil Ahmed show early on.
Yeah, he got Rohit Sharma first ball for a duck.
Oof, not the start you want in a big game like this. And unfortunately, that equaled a record for most ducks in the IPL, not a record you want to be a part of.
Yeah, and then Khalil got Ryan Rickleton as well, and then Ashwin got Will Jacks.
So MI are 3 down in the power play, just 36 runs on the board.
Talk about pressure.
Yeah, huge pressure. They needed someone to stand up and, build a partnership.
Surya Kumar Yadav tried. He came in, but he didn't last long.
No, Dhoni got him with a brilliant stumping off Noor Ahmad. That was a turning point, I think.
Yeah, you could feel the momentum shift.
Absolutely. Dhoni's he's got that magic, doesn't
he? He really does. Tilak Varma tried to hold things together for Mumbai. He got 28 runs.
But it was tough going. The CSK bowlers were just on top, especially the spinners.
Khalil, too. I mean, he really set the tone early on.
Yeah, those early wickets were crucial. Just put MI on the back foot right away.
So, I mean, this match was huge for both sides.
Oh, yeah, the opening game, it's all about momentum.
CSK, they wanted to keep that winning streak against MI going, and MI, they were trying to break this thing they had going where they always seemed to lose the opening match.
Yeah, they hadn't won an opening match since 2012.
So it was a big psychological hurdle for them, and then you had, all the talk about CSK and their spin attack. Would it be as effective as everyone thought? And Suryakumar Yadav as captain, how would he handle the pressure?
Right, lots of questions going into this match, and I think it gave us a bit of a preview of what we might see from both teams throughout the season.
It's interesting, the fan engagement for this rivalry, it's something else.
Oh, yeah, it's like India versus Pakistan. The atmosphere is electric.
Every seat in the stadium is filled. You've got the CSK yellow and the MI blue everywhere.
And it's not just in India, it's global. People all over the world are watching this rivalry.
It's like, it's more than just a cricket match. It's an event.
Absolutely. There's so much history, so much passion. It's incredible to see.
Even before the match started, I saw Pandya and Dhoni hugging, and these are guys who have battled it out on the field so many times.
Yeah, but there's a real mutual respect there. I think that's what makes this rivalry so special.
It does. And speaking of history, I mean, some of the numbers from these matches are they're mind-blowing.
Oh, yeah. You look at the highest scores. Mumbai's got 219 against CSK. CSK's got 218 against Mumbai. I mean, these are massive totals.
You've got Lasith Malinga and Dwayne Bravo, both with 37 wickets, the most in CSK MI matches.
And Rohit Sharma, the leading run scorer with 837 runs. He's been a thorn in CSK's side for years.
Yeah, and then you've got Kieran Pollard. He's got the most Player of the Match awards with 4. I mean, these guys are legends.
They're the ones who've shaped this rivalry, and it's going to be interesting to see who the next generation of stars will be.
Absolutely. So to wrap it all up, CSK versus MI, it's the rivalry that everyone wants to see. It's the heart of the IPL. And this match, March 23rd, 2025, it was a classic, a real back-and-forth battle. CSK started strong, MI fought back, and, I'm not going to spoil the ending for anyone who hasn't seen it.
Yeah, got to keep some suspense.
But it was a reminder that in this rivalry, anything can happen. And it really makes you think, what is it that makes one team dominate for a while and then the other team comes back?
Right. Is it the players, the captains, the strategies, or is there something else, something intangible?
It's a question we might never have a definitive answer to.
But it's definitely a question worth pondering, and I think it's what keeps us all coming back for more year after year.
Absolutely. So there you have it. Our deep dive into CSK versus MI, the greatest rivalry in the IPL.
Until next time.
Until next time.